Welcome to the Art United Methodist Church. Pastor Tim is away today, so I'm in charge of getting us started today, and John's going to bring us a message a little bit later. I really don't have class meetings continuing in the fellowship hall during the month of July. You might read about, I think I've already told you about the shutter thing that's on the back. And note at the bottom on the back of your bulletin, the tithes and offerings, we're not physically collecting them because of passing the plate around and all that kind of stuff. But they are collected each and every week in the baskets. There's a basket at the back, and if you happen to try to sneak out the other door, I think there's a basket up here in the front too. So please don't forget that even though we're not actually passing an offering plate around, we still are taking up funds to accomplish God's work in our church and in our community and in the world around us. Are there anyone that has an announcement to make to us this morning? No announcements? Okay, I'm going to, for our call to worship, I'm going to ask that you stand, and I'm going to read a portion of the 103rd Psalm, Psalms 103. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless God's holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all of God's benefits, who forgives all your iniquity, who heals all your diseases, who redeems your life from the pit, who crowns you with steadfast love and mercy, who satisfies you with good as long as you live, so that your youth is renewed like the eagles. We now turn to our opening hymn, which is printed on your hymn sheet there. It doesn't have a number, but it's Love Divine, All Loves Excelling.
Mercy's crown. ahead and do the sharing our lives this morning. So I'm going to be going on camera here. This is, I guess, where it's the first time I've ever done sharing our lives, so it's probably a little bit rocky for me. But does anyone have something they want to share with the congregation? It's either a praise or a concern, or just something that you'd like to call the congregation's attention to? Yes, ma'am.
I talked with my friend in West Missouri yesterday. She had back surgery in 2 days. She's still not doing very much. She said when she sat down, it felt like a rock. It automated the screws. She was starting to have she's still in the her
Margie's friend had back surgery, right?
in 2 days.
2 days ago?
2 surgeries in 2 days.
Oh, 2 surgeries in 2 days. Wow. One of
Her
them,
name is Debbie Wilcox.
Debbie Wilcox. And one of them involved a pin in her back. And that
She has civil disc and spot and screws and a rod and everything.
slipped out.
She thinks it is, and she's careful.
Okay. So we want to keep her in our prayers. Debbie Wilcox. Back surgery. Yes.
When I had my cancer surgery back in December, I'm on a monitoring program, and I just got the results from the second set of monitoring. Everything is good. Numbers are good. For the treatments, everything is good. Thanks the Lord.
Wayne said that he got his test results back from his surgery, prostate cancer, and all the tests were positive. No more treatments, no more therapy. Everything's good. A real praise. Thank you. Yes, sir.
I want everybody to know Shelton Durst. He's got cancer.
His name again?
Shelton Durst.
Shelton.
Shelton Durst.
Shelton Durst has cancer, and so he'll need our prayers. All right. Well, let me go ahead and continue your prayers. Father, we lift up Daddy, Shelton, and we ask you to bring your healing to them and to ease their pain and a miracle in their lives. We thank you for Wayne's outcome and the fact that you answered the prayers that we prayed for him, and have given us that to do. Father, thank you for how you're always care for us. Thank you how you're always available to us, you always hear us, and respond to your love. We love you, Father, and I pray in the name of Jesus. Okay. I wanted to mention to y'all that Tim and Claudia's trip was not just that they went to Galveston to help my folks put their house back together. They did do that. But their honeymoon was in Galveston 40-something years ago. They actually spent their honeymoon in Galveston, so they were able to go back for dinner. So, I guess now we're going to pray the program has it in here, praying for Secretary Dr. Ben Carson. Y'all know Ben Carson. He ran for president. He's actually a pretty extraordinary individual. He grew up in a very poor family, black, grew up in a very poor family. And he ended up going to medical school and actually becoming one of the prominent physicians in the whole country, if not the world, in pediatric surgery. Very accomplished individual and believer. I'll go ahead and lift him up in prayer, and then I'll read the Jeremiah 7 that's in the program. Father, we ask that you strengthen Ben Carson, and that you give him wisdom and discernment and that you give him power in his convictions, that he might make a difference for you, Father, and for your kingdom. We pray for all of our leaders, Father. We ask that your will be done in them and through them. And I think we all pray together. We all say together that Jeremiah, is that correct? Okay, let's do that. The Lord Almighty, the God of Israel says, even now, if you quit your evil ways, I will let you stay in your own land. I will be merciful only if you stop your daily thoughts and deeds and are fair to others, and if you stop exploiting foreigners, orphans, and widows, and if you stop your murdering, and if you stop worshiping idols that you now do in your own heart, then I will know this day is the land that I gave your ancestors to keep forever. Okey-doke. Trying to work the camera and everything else here. A little confusing, but all right. Oops. My Bible's gone.
One Bible over there in the window.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Scripture. Today's reading is from Matthew 14, verses 22 through 33. Immediately, Jesus made the disciples get into the boat and go on ahead of them to the other side, while he dismissed the crowd. After he had dismissed them, he went up on a mountainside by himself to pray. Later that night, he was there alone, and the boat was already a considerable distance from the land, buffeted by waves because the wind was against it. Shortly before dawn, Jesus went out to them, walking on the lake. When the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. "It is a ghost," they said, and cried out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage, it is I, don't be afraid." "Lord, if it's you," Peter replied, "tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," Jesus said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came toward Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, cried out, "Lord, save me." Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. "You of little faith," he said, "why did you doubt?" And when they climbed into the boat, the wind died down. Then those who were in the boat worshipped him, saying, "Truly, you are the Son of God." That is the word of God for the people of God. Thanks be to God.
For this song, I just wanted to remind you of the scripture, which is, our battle is not against flesh and blood again, but against rulers, spiritual forces of wickedness in the heavens. So when I'm singing about God having victory over his enemies, I'm not talking about someone in a political party or something, but God's enemies. Spiritual forces of wickedness in the heavens.